Good morning, guys. So we have a new week ahead of us. So let's dive into what we could potentially see this week. So starting on EURUSD, we are in a bullish trend. What we currently have is you can see we are below 50% of the range, and price is currently reacting to this first demand zone over here. So we have that minor break over here. You can see we have this valid demand zone over here. So it is possible that price will continue with the bullish trend from this demand zone, and we can look for entries on the 15-minute if price comes here. However, what I would prefer to see is that price actually fails to hold in this demand and heads down lower to this demand zone over here. It's a lot cleaner because you can see we have so much liquidity down here. So it'll be nice to take that out before we have that bullish continuation. But I know that people will be considering longs already from this demand zone. And everything is valid. It is a completely valid high probability setup. Of course, this is more high probability because then you're taking out all the liquidity on the way. And even though this area here looks very bullish because you're having the break already and the demand zone forming, but if price does head down lower, what you're leaving behind is this nice liquidity over here with the highs along the way. That's going to be way more interesting if we have that bullish continuation from this demand zone because you'll be able to target all of these liquidity highs along the way. So, that's what I'd prefer to see. So, I'll be waiting to see if this demand zone holds. And if it is weak and there is truly enough liquidity down here, then you won't get an entry on the 15-minute here and you'll just see price break through this zone completely and head down lower. So, I'll still take a look at how price reacts to this demand zone. And if there is a valid setup, I'll take it. Even if it's a loss, that's fine because all the criteria was valid. But yeah, overall, I'd prefer this one. So over on GU is actually bullish as well at the moment, which is good. It's always stronger when it aligns with EURUSD. But what I see at the moment is price is very rangy and consolidating at the moment over here. Even though we had that minor break, could have looked for retracement shorts, but you'll see there's no supply left behind and it's just creating some very ugly price action at the moment. So what's likely is it could just head up a little higher and take some of this liquidity before coming down to these demand zones. So I don't mind seeing something like that. But yeah, since it's just consolidating in this range, could still just come down. So I'm just going to wait. I know some people are already looking for shorts from this area already, but I would rather wait because nothing is clear for me without any clear supply zones. So that's what I'm looking at for this week. Of course, if it comes down to these demand zones, it will likely line up with EURUSD, which could make some more interesting long positions. Yeah, just gonna wait and see what we get. We have no high impact news today, so it's just a waiting game. So wish you guys a good profitable week and see what we get.